everybody. Gonna be fucking looking everywhere. It's all good. It's all good. You guys ever do an infrared sauna? I highly suggest doing an infrared sauna. It feels incredible. What's up, man? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live stream. Oh my God. What a day. The days never end. The days never end. Oh, fucking A. What do we got? What's going on? Who's getting ghosted? Who's getting cooked? Who needs the help? What's the topic? The topic is a Q&A. The topic is a Q&A. So just drop your questions on anything, literally. Because I could be here for 300 hours on just all things women and dating. So it's always just a Q&A typically, unless I have something really specific I want to talk about. But they come in. The questions come in. Everybody's getting off work. You blocked her. Good. Get her out of here, bro. Get her the fuck out of here. Don't even be seeing her name. Forget she exists immediately. What are good date ideas for long-term girlfriend? Long-term girlfriend. It shouldn't matter all that much if she's your long-term girlfriend, you know. It shouldn't matter all that much. She should be cooking for you more than you should be doing date nights. This is a male date, just. I'm not sure what you're looking at. I think she should be doing more for you than you need to focus on, like, spending money and taking her out. I mean, she's your fucking girlfriend, you know. She's your fucking girlfriend. What do you think about the Ross Jeffries method? I don't know who that is. I have no idea who that is. I'm not really tapped into other dating people. I just do what I do. I just do what I do. I say what I say. And I talk about my experiences. What to do if she's stubborn and don't want to talk? You have to treat her worse than she's treating you. It's the only way you'll get respect. If she treats you poorly and you're just like, oh, why does she want to talk? I want to be nice. You're cooked. Give up. You got to treat her worse than she's treating you always. It's the only way women love you. How do you get over a 2010, bro? I don't know what that means. Ugh. What does that mean? Do you have any other TikTok accounts? Yeah, they're basically all mine. If you see a TikTok account of The Real Game, they're pretty much all mine. All the ones over 10K are me. All the ones over 10K are me. What if I ignore her and she wants to talk again? You just can't. You can't divert right back to being soft and fucking feminine. You know what I mean? Like, you need to maintain the frame. It's not like you ignore her, then she texts you, and then you get all mushy and soft. Oh my God, it's good to see you. Blah, blah. You know what I mean? Maintain the frame. What do I do if she's a 20 out of 10, like in looks? You treat them no differently, dude. You treat them like a 1 out of 10. Like 1 in a million ratio. Let me tell you something. They're only 1 in a million to you. Okay? They're only 1 in a million to you. If you get better at the game, if you get really good, now all of a sudden she's 1 in 100. Now all of a sudden they spawn. Now you have a factory. Now they just throw out the conveyor belt. Your perspective on her worth is entirely contingent on your abundance level, which is entirely contingent on your skill set level. So it's distorted based on how good or bad you are at the game. She's scared that you'll ignore her again. Good. Women need fear. like it's unavoidable, dude. If a woman never fears losing you, if a woman never fears having to replace you, she's going to cheat on you. It's over. Describe women with one word: weasels. What does it mean when a girl is so insistent on the guy being open and transparent? It's most likely a fear response. It's most likely a fear response that she's the one that's vulnerable and he's not, and she can get hurt and he can't. It's just a fear response about getting hurt, basically. It has nothing to do with wanting to know the information. Is it good that my GF buy me flight ticket? I don't know, man. She put you in fucking coach or business? She put you in coach. Who cares? You're in the bathroom, you know? They get to your line at the end of the aisle. There's no fucking peanuts left. Then what? Then it's terrible. You're starving. Should you match her energy? Keeps liking videos on Instagram. What she wants. Should I match her videos or opposite shit? Seems like a game now and it's dumb. Whatever she says she wants or tries to get you to think she wants, just don't do. Okay? There's matching energy and there's doing what she says she wants. They're very different things. They're not the same. They're not the same. Why do women love misery and manipulation so much? So strange. It's a great question. You know, how could I describe this? How could I describe this? I like to use the cat analogy a lot. You know, you ever seen a cat like jump from like building to building or like from furniture to furniture and like fall and hit its head and just like scram around it and do it again and again and again? They're felines. They're weasels. It's the same inclination. They can't help it. They love the pain and the hurt because it feels so strong. And what you have to understand about women is that they are a slave to emotional strength. And so the reason why they love it is because the pain and the manipulation and the fucking hurt and the fucking games is such a strong emotional pull. It's addicting. It is a drug. They don't care about positive or negative. They care about strength of the emotion. That's why. Oh, what else is going on? Protect this man. Yes. Security is on the way. Boredom and repetition is emotional death for them. Yes. Be anything but boring. Anything. That is the worst thing you could ever be with a woman. They would rather you be evil and a villain than boring and nice and normal. No exaggeration. When I start this live, how long have I been live for? I have no idea. Is it a good sign when the girl is very sarcastic and playful with the guy? Maybe, or maybe she's just a hoe. We don't know yet. Take everything with a grain of salt. Never get excited about a girl. Never get. They're always wearing a mask. Okay, you can never get excited. Oh my God, her personality is awesome. Oh my God, it's a mask. It's a mask. We don't know. We don't know who she really is. We don't know what's happening. Don't take it at face value. Take it with a grain of salt. I broke with my GF after she bring up the topic of money. Good. Get her out of here, man. Get her out of here. Go back to the factory. Get you a new one. They pretend to have personalities. Yeah, it's all a front. It's all a mask. For the person saying I'm some terrorist from Massachusetts, I don't even live there, man. I don't get time for that. Dude, if you are a terrorist, you just get no pussy. You know what I mean? All master military master. Who is this fucking weird individual? Where to buy those glasses? I'm not going to tell you. I appreciate all the compliments about my glasses and my stuff, but I will never tell you because I gatekeep and I want it for myself. Any tips on flirting with girls with whom you do not speak their language, specifically Brazilians? Fucking bring out the translator. Dude, I've gone on dates with girls, literally, that we did not speak our own language multiple times. Translator in her face. speak, type. It's no excuse. Translator Riz. Translator Riz. It works. Why does she always try to manipulate me no matter what? She's a woman, dude. Why is the sky blue? It's the same shit. Were you ever romantic? What do you mean, romantic? Should I talk to her friends to make her jealous? Of course, talk to everybody. Just be a charismatic guy. As long as you're just a charismatic guy to everyone, they're gonna fucking eat it up. She only texts when she needs attention after it quiet for a while. How should you respond? Shit is getting so dumb. Only talk to make plans. It's very simple. Only talk to make plans. Don't get caught in the weeds of being a pen pal ever. Do you believe in love or it's all game? I mean, love exists, but on contingency, man. On contingency. You know, it's transactional. It's fine, but it's just reality. Oh my God, who the fuck are these random people just spamming me with nonsense? See, what is a huge green flag in women? The family she comes from, because they don't have original thoughts. They're just conditioned. So who conditioned them, essentially? I fuck with your page, bro. Thanks, dude. You treat a female too good, that's going to get boring to her, so she's going to chew them out. Yeah, I mean, good is just no emotion. So if you're going to treat her good, you need some sort of polarity and volatility, something of the kind to create an emotional pull. If you don't have an emotional pull, it's just not enough. What do you think about girls who are consistent in person but distant over text? Shady. That's what I think. If there's a mismatch in talk and behavior, shady. There's something going on here. How true is women only love you for you, how you make them feel? I don't understand that. Where do you meet women mostly? Everywhere. In person and online. Both. Do both. They both have pros and cons. They're both good, you know, and they have difficulties. I ended the relationship yesterday to satisfy her hypergamy. Okay. Go to the factory. So you should be mean to girls. It's not that simple. It's not that simple. It's not just like call them fat and they're gonna like you. No, it's not how it works. It's not how it works. You need polarity. You can't just be mean. Like, it's not how it works. Is religious a good sign of a girl? No, it means nothing. It means nothing. How do you feel about women with kids? I don't feel anything regarding women with kids. They feel no feeling towards me. These are not even the glasses Morpheus has, bro. What are we doing? Currently out of town for a few months. Started talking to that girl while away. There's mutual attraction, but looks like distance is creating a ceiling until I get back home. She's the one initiating. Yeah, it's very hard if there's not a very strong initial emotional pull to retain long term with distance. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. You know, and it also just takes a lot of energy to do. For like what purpose? You know, what's the outcome? TRG is a gang. What are you talking about, dude? How old are you? 5 years old? What do you think about men pursuing girls 15 or 20 years younger? I think it's great. Guys, I've been dating girls the same age for the last 10 years. Nothing's changed. Zero. Did you find it hard to fall in love with women now that you understand their true? Do you find it hard to fall in love with a woman now that you understand their true nature? No, I find it easier, actually. I actually find it easier because I understand them. When you don't understand women, you don't have clarity on their true nature. You take things personally. You engage in fucking bullshit arguments. You don't know how to handle them. You can't change emotional state. All this shit. When you actually understand women to such an insane degree, it's just like, oh, they're just like women. Like, oh, like you don't care. Nothing, you're not fazed by anything. So it's actually easier, in my opinion. Not that I'm trying to fall in love, but I just view them in an easier lens. What do you think about MILFs? They sure know what they're doing. They sure have the experience. I left her undelivered too long. She kind of saying bye. I said, I respect your decision. What do I do? How long has it been? How long did you leave her undelivered? Bro, I want to say thank you. Your videos helped me bag a baddie. You're very welcome, my friend. You're very welcome. One full day. Tell that fucking bitch to stop whining. That's crazy. One day. Oh my God. Tell her to move on. Tell her you have business to do. You should kick her out before then. Kick her out before she can leave you. That's crazy. One day. You want me to be a fucking broke loser under the freeway? I'm busy doing shit. You're nuts. You're nuts. There's no lies told in your videos. Thank you very much. You said last time that your parents put you on game. What did your mom say? She basically told me that she basically told me to tell this girl to fuck off because this girl told me I'll let you know about something. It's more or less the thing. More or less. When I was like 14. I was like, what? She's like, don't let her do that. I'm like, all right. Yep. You have my dad who was a playboy till he was 45, and you have my mom who was a savage, and that created me, and that created the real game. What's the longest you'll tolerate being undelivered? It's very different for me to be left undelivered versus me to leave her undelivered. Okay, she's not working or doing anything meaningful. You know, it's a woman. It's very different. Guys, things are not 50-50. There's double standards. Okay, like fuck. I'm fucking funding a lifestyle basically. Not that I'm a sugar daddy, but it's like we go out, I pay, I do this, I do that. So yeah, I have the luxury of not responding to all the fucking time. How much do you make from the real game? Business is good. I'll just say that. Business is good. Meghan Markle yet? What? I think getting into the business of education and a unique way of delivering a message is a very profitable business. If you're asking from a business perspective, it's a very profitable business, but it's hard to replicate. Obviously, it's hard to do. How often do you go for the straight to the house invite? Look, I've done it a bunch. It really depends on the context and the girl and what you want. And I mean, like let's just be honest. Like, if you want to date higher value women, what do I mean by higher value? I mean like age and beauty and upbringing and traits. I'm not going to invite her over. I'm going to take her out. It's very simple. You know, don't get diluted in like these online people that are saying shit like, yeah, they all just come over. Okay, well, if you want a 40-year-old fucking Oompa Loompa, sure. I think they meant the Princess Meghan Markle. Is that a woman in the chat? Bro, how do you treat a girl who ghosted you and you have to see her every day at work? Be unbothered, act like nothing happened, and show zero emotional response. When you show that you're affected, you lose. So just act like nothing happened. Act like you forgot, more or less. It's more or less what you need to be doing. What are your biggest signs that making physical move would be successful? You need to just read her body language, her proximity, all these things. All these things. Just read her. You know, read her in the moment. If she says I'm the first guy to treat her right, am I cooked? Yeah, you're cooked, buddy. She hates you. She fucking hates you. Okay. Move on, man. Women love the guys they don't talk well about. They don't love the guys that treat them well, man. You're fucking cooked. Watch more of the content and come back. Leave her on red for the whole week. Watch some content and come back a new man. What kind of shades? Not telling. I am gatekeeping. I am not telling. Oh. She owed me money and today something. What to do when she breaks a promise? Women don't know what promises are, man. They don't know what decency is. You know, they're kids. You're expecting them to be adults. They're kids, bro. You know, it's just not going to happen. What's the first thing you think when you see a girl? What's important for you? Behavior. Even though I know it is always going to change, but like behavior is really important. Obviously, looks. Okay, fucking come on. That's not even something I even noticed. That's so subconscious. It's obviously looks, and then it's behavior. It's like how is she treating me? I also test women a lot because I have so much experience. So I test them early and I test them often, and I see how they respond, and I put them in situations, and it's very important. I bait them. You know, I do all these things. I need to find out who the fuck I'm dealing with. You're wearing a mask. You're wearing a mask. Love your energy, man. Thank you. How would you approach in a coffee shop when she's with her friends? Just context opener, start with conversation and roll from there. What to do if she doesn't say thank you for the things, taking her out, etc. Don't talk to her anymore. That gives me the impression it's very transactional, you know. It's very transactional if she is not even saying thank you. When she's overused the word insecure, is that a red flag? Yeah, it is. That's a sign that she plays the victim. That's a sign that she plays the victim. She tells me personal stuff and confides to me. Is that good? It's neutral. It's not really a good or bad sign. It's just women only tell you things for personal gain. Okay? No matter what it is, guys. It's for some fucking angle. It's for some angle. She's telling you personal things to soften you up. Okay? To soften you up, to make you see her as a more innocent, hurt little creature so she can get her way. It's power games. You need to see the game beyond the game. You need to see the game beyond the game. Okay, 22 minutes. All right. Oh, you want to see my face, Mona? Not going to happen. Nope. How you handle a nonchalant woman? They can beat it. I only like women that are obsessed with me. That's just how it goes. Because here's the thing: the nonchalant thing from a woman that has nothing else to do is trying to do a power game. It's about leverage. And if you think you're going to win a power game against me, you are out of your fucking mind. I will light myself on fire before I lose a power game. So not going to happen. If she speaks to me poorly but still speaks to me, I talk back badly. Get a new girl. Go to the factory. Spawn one out of the conveyor belt. You are so confident. Mona, thank you so much. God, Mona's just making my day, man. I know you wanted to see my face, but we can't have everything, sweetheart. But thank you for the compliment. What do you text about to make hit polarity and stuff? English. I speak English. If you're asking about emotional polarity, you need to change your behavior. What is polarity? It's two opposite things. How do you do that? You do different things. You do different things. That's how you hit polarity. Oh. She was so eager to bag me and I didn't budge. Now she gave up. So real. So fucking real. You can't be too easy. So real. It's just a game to women. Everything's a game. Everything's a game, man. This is just the reality we're stuck in. How to create tension with her? You definitely got to make fun of her. Obviously, that's a given. A girl that's too religious and in her socials, it's all about religion. I feel like something's wrong. Something is wrong. Your gut is right. Something is wrong. Good to see you. Yeah. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Welcome to the live. How do you balance being nonchalant but also not being perceived as boring? You need to focus on quality over quantity. Okay. So if you're able to spend a few minutes spiking good emotion because you're very skilled at talking to women, you're still hitting the nonchalant check mark because you're not spending a lot of time. And so the better you get, the higher your efficiency is. Your efficiency creates emotion while keeping you nonchalant because you don't have to put in a lot of effort. Like if a guy doesn't know how to talk to women, he could text her all day long and spike no emotion. I could text a girl for 2 fucking minutes and have her laughing her ass off or crying or whatever it is I want to do to her, and then I vanish. He's chalant, I'm nonchalant, and I still have emotion. That's not boring, and he's fucking boring and chalant. That's how you do it. Your advice is spot on. Thank you very much. How did you accrue the majority of your experiences, online or in-person game? That's a great question. I think it's a mixture. I think it's a mixture. I've met a lot of girls from online. I would say a lot of my experience comes from long-term relationships, typically, because that's really when you see women for who they truly are, when you spend years with them, And I've met 1 from online, 2 from in person for long-term relationships. She keeps sending me brain rot TikTok. What do I do? Well, depends. What do you want? Do you like the brain rot? What do you want? I wouldn't fucking tolerate brain rot. I'll tell you that much. Should you give same treatment if she provokes with other men, ignoring you, acting not interested? Sounds like a fucking chaotic mess, and I would dip. That's insane. Or are you a girl or a guy? What's going on there? What turns women on the most? Aura. Aura and presence. Nothing can ever touch it. Ever. Nothing can ever touch it. It's the emotional feeling you give them. Ori is a girl and you want dating advice about a guy. Let's see. Help me. He said he has real ass feelings and I fucked him up a little. We were sides. He ghosted. Ori, I don't know how to help you. Maybe in the next live. Maybe the next creator can help you how to recover the man. Smile or serious face for profile picture for women attraction. Ideally you do a fucking middle picture, like a facial expression that's not hyper serious or like fucking happy-go-lucky dumb shit. What happens when we submit to their power games and start chasing them? You're cooked. It's over. It's over. How many cool girls are out there? Are we cooked? Nah, there's cool girls out there, man. I've met some very cool girls. You just got to get better at the game. You just got to get better. It's a skill set thing. If you suck with women, I mean, you're going to be picking up the scraps. If you pick up the scraps, then life's going to look very grim. So you need to get better. Are your clothes / accessories intended to signal superiority or what? They're not. This is just how I've always dressed, man. This is just how I've always dressed. I've always been a little eccentric with how I dress. It's just what I like to do. It's how I like to. I just like it. I like the. But there's times I also look homeless. It really depends. But I do like just the boldness of my wardrobe. But it's not intentional. It's just what I like. Do many of them gaslight regularly, or is it more typical for the NPD women? I don't know what NPD means, but typically all women gaslight, man, because they can't handle confrontation, And so if you can't handle confrontation, then of course you're going to deflect or do some shit. Of course. Oh, narcissist? No, I would say every woman does it. I would say every woman does it. Thoughts on hypergamy? It's not really what you think, man. It's not really what you think. People think hypergamy is like you need to be Brad Pitt. You need to be like ultra famous billionaire. Hypergamy ultimately comes outside of the obvious things of like, yeah, you can get your foot in more doors, obviously. When we talk about retaining in long term, it's the hypergamy of emotion created, not like the superficial shit. It really is the aura, really is the presence. That really is what drives the deciding factor of hypergamy. I'm gonna dip here. I gotta go to the gym soon. You like the girls to treat like a king or challenge you? -1 or the other. They treat me like a king. It's not even. It's not even fucking close. I don't need a challenge, man. I don't need a woman to tell me to get up early and to work or to achieve things. I don't need that, man. I don't need that. I need you to just be pleasant. I used the weasel line once or twice. Worked surprisingly. It's not a surprise, man. This is female nature. Once you see it, there's no going back. 0. 0, 0, 0. How is the aura / presence conveyed on Hinge or whatever? And how you text or your voice notes or your images or your prompts or your socials when you share them. It's all important. I'm on a business trip and I'm going out for drinks with a girl who's super high interest, and it's obvious that we're going back to my hotel afterwards. Do I need to do it to not fuck it up? Are you on the fucking date right now? Is she in the bathroom and you're fucking tuning into the real game, bro? That's crazy. I mean, if you want to take her back, man. I don't know. It's up to you. You want it or not. You're the man. You want it or not. That's crazy. You're in live play-by-play with the real game live on a date. That's fucking crazy. That's hilarious. Oh, later. Yeah, I mean, if you're feeling the vibe and you want to do it, do it. Who fucking cares? See you, YouTube.